Okay, so we also have external data. External data in law enforcement is anything and everything that brings information to the police so that the police can be aware of what is happening within the policing area. So, how do we get information as the police? The police station will be sitting there, but they will get to know that there was a murder that happened in a certain road or certain house, or there was a shootout in a certain area, or there's even a car accident in a certain area. How do we get to know that? We get to know that because people come to the station and report those things to us. So they report incidents about things that happened within the police area. So yeah, I hope you can see the difference between internal data, because internal data it's basically how the organization is run, and it has nothing to do with how the police the area. So with this one, it's how the police the area. So we have different ways of getting to know what is happening in our area. So we get victims that call the police or come to the police station and tell us, listen, I was at a certain road and I got robbed. So now we get to know that there was a robbery that happened on a certain road, and it happened to a certain person at a certain time. So that is our source of information, our first source. And then we have witnesses. So even if a victim cannot, for example, report because they were assaulted and taken to hospital, a victim can come to the police station and let the police know that, okay, listen, there's a person that got assaulted so badly. She's even in the hospital right now at a certain hospital. She was assaulted by a certain person, and the police get to know about it. And then we also get the data. The police officials also give us data when they are outside and they are basically patrolling and whatever. They go out there, and some of the information is seen by them. It's because they are out there, so they can witness accidents, they can witness assaults, they can witness everything. So as they are witnessing, they become now our sources of data as well, because they can come back and give us that information and make that report. Nothing stops them from making that report. So we also have our suspects. Our suspects can also be our source of data. We do get incidences where our suspects will walk into the police station and say, listen, my name is so and so, and I have killed someone. I killed them and left them at a certain place, and we go there as the police and we find that person. So with a suspect, it can either be an admission or a confession. I will explain a bit further later on what is an admission and what is a confession and what is the difference. So I think with the suspects, we can also add pointing out. I will also explain pointing out. Then we get our informers that come to the police station and just tell us that, okay, listen, I'm not a witness, I'm not a victim, but I'm hearing that this happened in a certain place. And we go there and we check it out and we find out that it happened. We get ordinary citizens that report or come to the police station and inform us, businessmen, CPF, our community forums, and other law enforcement agencies, because other law enforcement agencies don't have the ability to lay reports in their own departments. Like with Metro Police, you cannot go there and say, I want to open a case. A case must be opened with SAPS. So if Metro Police comes and tells us that there was an accident or there was a case, then they help us with making that report. And we get private security agencies whom are very, very active lately. They give us that information and we lay a report. We go there, we attend, and we collect whatever evidence that needs to be collected. Then we have technological infrastructure. Technological infrastructure is your CCTVs. Yeah, it's basically technology. So your license plate readers, where maybe a car will be driving, and those cars with the aerials and stuff, they'll be able to pick up that the car is stolen. The if whenever they get close to a car, they can be able to pick up that the car is stolen, and they'll report it, they'll chase it, they'll recover it, and whatever. So yeah, I think I've explained a lot about in external data.